Ever wondered why Greek myths feel so different from the superhero movies we watch today? It's because they're not about a simple fight between good and evil. In fact, that whole idea is pretty modern. For the ancient Greeks, the real drama, the true tragedy, was something far more complex. The clash of right against right. The philosopher Hegel pointed this out. He said that true Greek tragedy isn't when a hero fights a villain. It's when two people, both with completely valid and moral reasons, find themselves in a conflict that can't be resolved. Think about the story of Antigone. She had a sacred, religious duty to bury her brother. It was her family obligation, a divine law. But on the other side, you have King Creon. He had a political duty to maintain order in the city and make an example of a traitor. From his perspective, he was also doing the right thing for his people. See the problem? Both Antigone and Creon are right, according to their own principles. There's no easy answer, no simple villain to boo at. It's this impossible situation, this collision of two legitimate duties, that leads to catastrophe. This shows us a worldview where ethics isn't a clear-cut rulebook. Instead, it's a difficult, often painful, negotiation between competing values. What makes this even more fascinating is the role of the gods. Unlike in many modern religions, the Greek gods weren't moral role models. Zeus, Hera, Apollo, they were basically superpowered humans, driven by jealousy, lust, and a thirst for power. They were like personified forces of nature, unpredictable and not always nice. This left humanity in a very interesting and kind of lonely position. If the gods weren't going to provide a moral compass, who would? The answer was humans themselves. Mortals had to figure out justice, create laws, and build ethical systems all on their own. The responsibility for creating a just society fell squarely on their shoulders, not on some divine command from the heavens. And believe it or not, these ancient dilemmas are more relevant today than ever. Just look at our debates around bioethics and technology. Think of Prometheus, who stole a fire form of technologies from the gods to give to humans, and was brutally punished for it. Isn't that the same kind of debate we're having about artificial intelligence or gene editing? We're wrestling with the amazing potential of new technologies versus the unforeseen consequences and ethical lines we might be crossing. We are constantly caught in a struggle of right versus right. Ultimately, Greek myths weren't meant to be simple instruction manuals, telling people how to behave. They didn't offer easy solutions. Their purpose was much deeper. They were tools to teach people how to think. They forced audiences to confront the messy, complicated reality of making choices, and to understand the inevitable suffering that can come from even the best intentions. They show us that sometimes there are no perfect answers, only difficult paths. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, consider liking the video and subscribing for more dives into the ideas that shaped our world. See you next time.